2.8%. He's racked up 21 strikeouts against right-handed hitters with that split.
Previous times in his career, but he's 2-0 with a 2.76 ERA in the next game. And he starts off today on fire with 3 straight fastballs and 3 swings and misses.
Splitter just didn't quite make it back.
Now he does pick up the strikeout on the next pitch. Back-to-back Ks to start this one for Imanaga. Bill Miller is the crew chief. He's also behind the plate calling balls and strikes as Walker sends this one to left. Coming in is Michael Conforto. He'll make the running catch for the final out. In the month of May, his last road start was in Baltimore on April 30th. Peter has been very good for the Astros this year. He's now back in the big leagues after a year in Japan. Gets this ball hit to center field, sending Jake Myers back to the edge of the warning track, now onto the track, and puts it away for the first out. Nico sends one towards right. Coming in and towards the line is Cam Smith, and he'll make the play for out number 2. On the ground. And that is through, perfectly placed in between Pena and Matthews. Michael Busch has a 2-out hit on a little ground ball that saw its way to center. Now Alex Bregman, the batter. Bregman hits it hard down the line, fair ball, bouncing off the wall right to Zach DeZenzo, so no chance for Busch to get to third. Zach plays it in quickly. That'll just be a single for Bregman with Busch only advancing 1 base. That's hit to right field. Cam Smith drifting back on it, puts it away for the final out of the inning. 2 hits, 2 left on. We are scoreless after 1. Imanaga struck out 2 in the first inning. This ball on the ground to the right side, playing it on 2 hops, is Pedro Ramirez, playing in his first major league game as a starter. Got an at bat yesterday as a pinch hitter. Played some center field late in the Astros 3-0 win. Hits this ball high and deep to left field, sending Conforto back to the wall. That's gone! Jake Myers, first pitch swinging. Hits one into the bleachers here at Wrigley. It's 1-0 Astros.
I thought he might have some RBI opportunities with the guys getting on base in front of him. I didn't realize he was going to take care of it himself. Jake bringing the rake. Popping one out of here.
Jake Myers hitting his 2nd home run of the season. Just his 17th game, and he carried easily into the bleachers. Now going after the first pitch, Cam Smith. Initially, Michael Busch was left looking for help, but Imanaga was not there, so Busch took it to the base himself to get Cam for the 2nd out.
Big swing from Jake. He got aggressive. That's an elevated fastball at 93, and just powered out of here. 388-foot shot.
DeZenzo goes down on that splitter. 3rd strikeout for Imanaga, but the Astros out in front thanks to Jake Myers. It's 1-0. Game home winning streak. Overall, they're 18-10, but on this homestand, 0-5. Suzuki sends one high in the air into right center field. Cam Smith takes charge and puts it away for the first out. Arrighetti this year being a really solid 1-2 punch. Lambert loses Ballesteros there. The most walks per 9 allowed as a pitching staff. Kelly sends one into center field, played on a hop by Jake Myers, going first to third by Ballesteros, and he'll get there on the single by the Cubs catcher. Now 1st and 3rd, 1 out, and he swings to the first pitch and sends it into right center, and that will be past Jake Myers for a hit. In comes 1 run to score. Going to 3rd is Carson Kelly, an RBI double, and Pedro Ramirez's first big league hit, scoring a run. Myers his first time up, and sends this one to deep center field. That'll easily score the run. Both runners tagging. In to score is Kelly. The Cubs have their first lead of the series. Over to 3rd goes Ramirez on the sac fly by Pete Crow Armstrong. 2-1 Cubs. Cubs very aggressive going after first pitches. That's a base hit to right. It's now 3-1 as Horner drives in his team-leading 31st run of the year.
Batter's challenging the strike ball.
Michael Busch, who's 2 for 4 in challenges this year, feels that was off the plate. It's either a full count or a walk. And our ABS powered by T-Mobile says it's a full count.
Pitch is a strike.
Yeah, there was a little wrinkle in that slider coming back to the plate.
His 20th of this inning with this next delivery. And that'll be ball 4, so Busch does eventually draw the walk. Oh, got him to load up the bases. Bregman on base for the second straight time, hit by a pitch. Got him. Big strikeout there for Lambert to keep the game at 3-1. He does give up a 3 spot, but leaves the bases loaded. 2-1 pitch is grounded to third. Alex Bregman gobbles it up. He'll make the play across for the first out of the inning. That ball hit pretty well. Nick Allen, who didn't have a home run last year, making a bid all the way back. It's gone! Nick Allen with his first home run since 24. Hits one into the basket and left. And the Astros within a run at 3-2.
Shocked the world, Nick Allen. 93 middle in. And little Nicky takes him deep. Look at that, nice and compact, staying through it. Sneak it off that scoreboard and just have it settle into the basket.
2024, that's his 10th career home run. This one taps slowly towards third, could be a tough play. Bregman with a bare hand makes a really nice play to get Bryce Matthews. We saw that a lot in Houston through the years. There's a called third strike. Pena down looking. 4 strikeouts for Imanaga. Astros with 2 hits today. They've both been solo home runs. They're down 3-2.
You look through that two-way glass, try and figure out who's in there throwing.
Strikeout for Lambert. He now has back-to-back Ks, his first 2 of the game. Yeah, you saw the little two-way glass there.
Yeah, I wandered around this entire stadium.
That ball's hit hard, but at the left fielder, Zach DeCenzo for the second out. Only hit 3 home runs. And then Allen didn't have any. How about Lambert? Looking for an efficient inning, and he goes 1-2-3 with a couple of strikeouts. Peter Lambert.
Day to do that here at Wrigley Field with the sun finally out and some good weather.
That ball into center field, and Christian Walker retired on a fly ball to Pete Crow Armstrong for the first out of the 4th. Little shot to right field. That'll be down for a hit. Cy Paredes has been using that right field side more often this year than we saw last. He's a 1-out base runner. Ground ball hits the mound. Shortstop flips it to second for 1. Jake Myers beats the return throw by Ramirez. Now Cam Smith bats, and Jake Myers is picked off first. Imanaga with that pickoff move, getting Jake Myers. Dave Clark thought that might have been a balk move, so does Jake. But it's the end of the inning. And that'll be off for ball 4. Ball 4, back-to-back walks. The runner was on the move, but it didn't matter as Lambert has now walked 4 today, including 2 in this inning. To short, could be 2. Pena will flip it to Matthews, and they turn a double play. Big double play turned by the Astros there as Horner hits one right to Jeremy Pena. Line drive, gloved by Pena. The throw in time. What a play by JP3, saving a run. What an incredible defensive maneuver by Jeremy Pena.
JP3, man on the spot, tough in between hop, able to reach back, make the stab and throw. Big third out in that inning.
That ball hit well to left field. That's going to get down to the wall. Cam Smith will head to second. Conforto digs it out of the corner. And the Astros have a leadoff double here in the 5th inning, down by 1. Close pitch, but that is ball 4. We mentioned Carson Kelly is here from Vasquez, who handles the bat well. And he pops it up. The catcher, Carson Kelly, puts it away, and Vasquez unable to get that bunt down, the first out of the inning. Here with first and second and 1 out. That hit him. That'll load up the bases for Bryce Matthews. A pitch down and in that hit Nick Allen. That's popped up on the infield. The second baseman Ramirez makes the catch for the second out. Just making Imanaga work here in this inning more than any other inning. And that ball looped into right center field. It's got a chance to get down. It does. 2 runs will score. Jeremy Pena gives the Astros the lead 4-3 with a 2-out, 2 RBI single into right center.
The Astros getting their own soft contact to drive in a couple.
That ball drilled deep to left center field. That pace is even better now. He puts it deep into the bleachers. A 3-run shot. And the Astros in front 7-3 here at Wrigley.
Skywalker in flight. A large afternoon delight. 3-run tank halfway up the bleachers here at Wrigley. This is what you do with a hanging split. See it, keep the hands back, and blast.
3 home runs in 2 games, 6 RBIs. Chicago, when they were swept by the Cubs on a cold 3-game series. This ball drilled to left center field. That'll be down. Paredes will settle for 1 as Conforto cuts it off. The Astros with 3 consecutive 2-out base hits.
With that many runners on and a couple of outs.
This ball sent into right, shallow. Suzuki on the run, makes a sliding
man.
Lands hard, but he makes the catch for the final out of the inning.
That.
Alex Bregman with a 2-2 count here.
Love where your head's at.
Swing and a miss. How about Lambert coming back? This
Yep.
game could have gotten away from him a couple of times today. Now he carries a 7-3 lead into the 5th. Peter Lambert hoping it's next inning. Swing and a miss. Lambert gets Conforto. Back-to-back Ks here in the 5th inning. 2 away. Pop-up. Peter Lambert is going to get through 5 innings as Bryce Matthews puts it away. Peter raises his arm in the air and slaps his glove. That is a great effort on a day when maybe he didn't have his best stuff early. A lot of them made the drive over here to Chicago for the weekend. Cam goes down on strikes here. That's the first out of the 6th inning. Imanaga has his first strikeout since the 3rd. That's number 5 in the game.
The way that Shota Imanaga was pitching.
Imanaga gets another strikeout, getting DeCenzo for the 2nd time. That's now half a dozen. .com/rookies club. Christian Vasquez pops one up on the infield. Giving way is the second baseman Ramirez as Michael Busch makes the call on the catch for the final out of the inning. 5 hits, 3 runs, all earned. 4 walks, a hit batter, and 5 strikeouts. This ball sent high in the air to center. Jake Myers shields his eyes and puts it away for the first out.
Big way. But yeah, you got to grind them out sometimes.
This ball hit to left, hit pretty well, but playable for Zach DeCenzo. He goes back a few steps and makes the catch for out number 2. Hit sharply, but Pena gloves it on 1 hop. Ramirez has had some good at-bats today, but he is down for the final out of the inning. Good. Ground ball, left side, deep in the hole. Horner, jump throw. Nick Allen safe. He's on base for the third time today with an infield hit. This time on the ground is short. Horner goes to Ramirez. Low throw there, and Ramirez is thrown. Nice play by Bush to stay on the bag at first. Pena down on strikes. That'll end the 7th inning. Ethan Roberts works a shutout 7th. That's off the plate, ball 4. Leadoff walk. Into right field, Cam Smith makes the play for out number 1.
Star Wars
That saved a run. He is 1 for 2 with a walk. Hits this ball hard, deep to left center field, all the way back to Zenzo. It's gone. Michael Bush going the other way with a 2-run home run. And just like that, the lead cut in half. It's now 7-5.
big swing, not wasting any time. Got a 93-mile-an-hour fastball on that outer third and showed some opposite field power. Did a great job of letting this one travel and extending through that one as well.
Bush with his 5th home run of the season for the first 2 games. So they're going to try and preserve this lead a different way today, with Blue Ball going a couple of innings, if possible, as he gets the second out here on Alex Bregman's fly out to left. 2 have scored today, including the one to lead off the 7th inning. To the right side, backhanded nicely by Bryce Matthews. Good play by Bryce as he goes towards the middle of the diamond to get Michael Conforto for the final out of the inning. Into right field, Seiya Suzuki will make a basket catch. He was struggling with the wind and the sun. One away in the inning. This ball in play to left field. Conforto out there to make the play for out number 2. Popped in the air on the infield. Michael Bush makes the call. And the guy who hit a home run last inning makes the catch for a 1-2-3 inning for the former Astro Phil Maton. Zach DeCenzo out of the game. A 1 pitch grounded to third. Shoemake gets tested right away, and his throw is low and picked by Christian Walker for the first out. Nice pick by C-Dub. And that'll be a 4-pitch walk. Ground ball through the hole into left field for a hit. And the Cubs have the tying runs aboard here in the 9th. Excuse me, in the 8th. Sharply hit. Pena's there. Steps on the bag. Throws to first. Double play. Ramirez hit it hard again, but Pena continues to play great defense. Takes the ball to the bag himself and turns 2. Cam will draw a walk, flips the bat away. 5-pitch walk to start the inning, and Cam might. Showing bunt, gets the bunt down. Thielbar was moving off the mound the other way and adjusts nicely to make a play on Shoemake. He really had to change directions in a hurry for the first out. With a runner in scoring position, he cues one past the mound. That goes by Thielbar. Cam Smith will get to third with 2 outs. Single.
Menace.
First pitch, blooped in the shallow right. Back goes Ramirez. It's going to drop in. Allen on base for the 4th time today. And the Astros take a 3-run lead. It's now 8-5.
Just touch it, Nick.
Bryce with a count of 2-1. There goes Allen, swing and a miss. And Nick Allen, why not get a steal on top of everything else? Have yourself a day, Nick Allen. His first steal is an Astro.
I don't recommend it.
Now a called 3rd strike. Bryce Matthews down, looking to end the inning, but a big insurance run for the Astros in the 9th. It is 8-5, heading to the bottom of the 9th. 24. That didn't miss by much. Astros have 2 challenges. Vasquez is going to use one here. A 3-1 pitch that was close enough. And the Astros might as well take a chance here as they lose their first challenge in the bottom of the 9th.
That was in the same spot as the
Wednesday afternoon. Broken bat. Pena will catch it in the air to retire Horner. Big out there for Pearson and the Astros for out number 1. Sharply hit, caught by Nick Allen. The throw back to first, not in time. Pete Crow Armstrong getting back to the bag, but Allen making a catch on a line drive for the second out. Ground out and a couple of flyouts. Pops this one up, shallow right, coming on Cam Smith. The Astros sweep the Cubs in Wrigley. Coming from behind today, down 3-1. The Astros win it 8-5. Nate Pearson with a 4th save of his career and his first in an Astros uniform. Lummer, the Astros playing their best baseball of the season this weekend.
They've gotten great pitching. I know some of the walks in some of these games are a little concerning, but at the same time, they were able to pitch out of it. They got really good defense, and they come back today with an explosion in that 5th inning, a 5-run 5th inning in the top off the big swing of Christian Walker. So a great series and something to build off for the Astros.
Cubs have now lost 8 in a row. They go 0-6 on their homestand, and the Astros will head to the Lone Star State, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, Arlington to be specific, with a sweep of the Chicago Cubs. Coming up next, the Astros postgame show presented by Whataburger. Kevin Eschenfelder and Brian Bogusevic will break it all down. Julia Morales helping out with interviews. Postgame show coming up next.